Parmesan cheese truly deserves its title as the king of cheeses. It's so popular that Italy dedicates a staggering 18% of its milk production to crafting this culinary masterpiece, an incredible 135,000 tons annually. But not just any cheese can be called Parmesan. This cheese holds a special PDO, Protected Designation of Origin certification from the European Union. That means it can only be produced in specific regions of Italy, following strict traditions and quality standards. The journey begins with some of Italy's happiest cows. In this region, about 4,000 dairy farms focus on raising cattle fed with locally grown greens and grazing on the lush pastures of Emilia-Romagna in northern Italy. Their milk is the main ingredient, treated with utmost care. Every step of the process, from milk collection to final aging, undergoes rigorous quality checks. They even monitor factors like fat content and temperature to ensure the milk meets the highest standards. What makes Parmesan so special? It's all about the unique milk from local cows and the traditional methods used. The milk is unpasteurized, meaning it retains all the natural bacteria and enzymes that give Parmesan its distinct flavor. The journey to crafting the exquisite flavor of Parmesan cheese begins in lush green pastures. Here, cows are nurtured with nutrient-rich feed, producing milk teeming with lactic bacteria, the secret ingredient behind Parmesan's unique taste. To ensure ultimate freshness, the milk is collected twice daily, early in the morning and late in the evening. It's then left to rest overnight. During this time, the lactic bacteria act like tiny artisans, transforming milk sugars into lactic acid. This process not only gives the milk a tangy quality, setting the stage for cheese production, but also contributes to Parmesan's signature flavor. An interesting detail is that as the milk rests overnight, a rich cream layer naturally rises to the top. In Parmesan production, this cream is often skimmed off to create a firmer, lower-fat cheese. This step results in the perfect balance of fats and nutrients, essential for the cheese's coagulation and fermentation processes. Before beginning its transformation into the exquisite wheels of Parmesan cheese, the raw milk undergoes an incredibly rigorous inspection. Experts meticulously evaluate its color, aroma, and key metrics such as fat content, protein levels, and bacterial counts. Any irregularities are immediately detected and addressed. To create each large wheel of Parmesan, fresh milk is poured into massive copper vats, each holding up to 1,000 liters, enough to produce 2 wheels of cheese. The milk is then gently warmed to about 36 degrees Celsius, roughly body temperature, providing the perfect environment for the magical bacteria to thrive. To accelerate the process, billions of beneficial bacteria are added to the milk using a special fermented whey from the previous day. This whey is packed with live lactic bacteria, ensuring a more efficient fermentation process. The milk, bacteria, and fermented whey are carefully mixed together through continuous gentle stirring. Maintaining a stable temperature is crucial in crafting Parmesan cheese. Even a slight fluctuation could impact the cheese's flavor and quality. That's why the vats are made of copper, a material with excellent heat conductivity, ensuring uniform temperature throughout the milk. Additionally, each vat is equipped with a dedicated thermometer, allowing cheesemakers to closely monitor and control the milk's temperature with precision. If left to ferment naturally, the milk wouldn't coagulate properly. To ensure this process, a natural enzyme extracted from the stomachs of young calves is added. This enzyme works to divide the milk into 2 parts, the liquid whey and the solid curd, which is rich in fat and protein. To achieve Parmesan's signature texture, the curd needs to be broken into small granules. The coagulation happens quickly. Within just 10 minutes, the curd solidifies into a firm mass at the bottom of the vat. Next, the solid curd is broken down using a special tool. A giant whisk-like device is used to separate the curd into tiny granules, about the size of rice grains. This step must be done quickly, as the enzyme remains effective for only about 5 minutes. The copper vats are then heated, raising the temperature of the mixture to around 53 to 56 degrees Celsius. This step helps remove excess moisture from the curd, allowing it to firm up. Under the influence of heat, the small curd granules begin to cluster together, forming tighter bonds while squeezing out any remaining liquid. From these tiny curds, a large mass of curd forms, weighing over 100 kilograms, with a distinctive granular texture. The curd mass, now weighing over 220 pounds, is ready for the next delicate step. Skilled cheesemakers, with their expertise and precision, carefully lift the curd and gently place it into a linen cloth. This linen acts like a soft cradle, supporting the tender curd. The mass is then hung up and divided into 2 equal halves. This step requires absolute precision, as the curd is still fragile and prone to breaking. The division relies entirely on the cheesemaker's experience and intuition, ensuring that both halves are perfectly balanced. This balance is crucial for the next step, molding, ensuring the Parmesan wheels are uniform in shape and size. After splitting, the curd still retains a significant amount of moisture, so it's placed in strainers to allow excess liquid to drain. Once fully drained, the cheese wheels are gently placed into plastic molds. Each wheel is tagged with a unique stamp, allowing for easy tracking and quality management throughout the process. The settling phase in the molds lasts for 2 days, giving the cheese precious time to take on its final shape. Carefully pressed into the molds, the curd is compacted to ensure even distribution, filling every gap and forming a flawless shape. Each day, up to 160 cheese wheels are processed this way. Modern machinery has made Parmesan production much more efficient. The facility is equipped with an extensive network of transport systems that significantly speed up the workflow. Workers use machines to move materials from one stage to the next, streamlining the production process and ensuring consistency at every step. After 2 days, the cheese wheels are moved to their new home. They are wrapped in an outer paper band and placed into metal molds. This step gives Parmesan its perfectly uniform and characteristic shape. The metal molds ensure the cheese forms into the desired shape, providing both aesthetic appeal and practicality for storage and slicing. Pressing the cheese in the molds also helps remove any remaining moisture, resulting in a denser and firmer cheese. The wheels remain in the molds for an additional 2 days to stabilize their structure and ensure a solid, consistent texture. Although the cheese wheels now have their perfect shape, the journey to achieving the peak flavor of Parmesan is far from over. The next step involves immersing them in a saltwater brine for 20 days. The brine has a salt concentration of 16 to 20%, equivalent to 160 to 200 grams of salt per liter of water. This concentration is high enough to inhibit harmful bacteria while not overly salting the cheese. The ideal brining temperature is around 10 to 13 degrees Celsius, maintaining the activity of beneficial bacteria, aiding the cheese's maturation, and preventing the growth of harmful microbes. During this time, the salt gradually seeps into the cheese, evenly permeating the entire wheel and creating the rich, distinctive flavor of Parmigiano Reggiano. The salt not only enhances the taste, but also influences the texture, helping to form a rind and dry the cheese, giving it firmness and a crumbly consistency. The journey to crafting the exquisite flavor of Parmesan doesn't end there. After spending 20 days in the saltwater brine, the cheese wheels embark on a long slumber. The aging process, often referred to as the delicate phase of developing character. They are placed in special rooms, massive storage facilities resembling grand libraries filled with thousands of cheese wheels neatly arranged like culinary treasures. To ensure each wheel is positioned perfectly, a custom-designed intelligent machine gently handles and organizes them into their designated spots, setting the stage for the magical fermentation process to begin. While many other cheeses mature in just a few months, Parmesan demands far more patience. These wheels take at least 9 months, and sometimes up to 2 years, to fully develop their unique flavor and perfect texture. During this quiet period, a bustling world of microorganisms works tirelessly within each wheel. They release enzymes that break down proteins, gradually creating Parmesan's signature texture. Firm yet crumbly, with a melt-in-your-mouth sensation. However, this stage is also the most challenging, requiring meticulous care and masterful technique. Even a minor mistake in humidity control could allow mold to invade, potentially ruining months or even years of dedicated effort by the cheesemakers. To ensure each Parmesan wheel reaches absolute perfection, the aging process demands meticulous attention to detail. Every 15 days, cheesemakers carefully flip each wheel, ensuring the flavor development occurs evenly across its surface. In the past, this step was done entirely by hand, relying on the skill and expertise of master cheesemakers. Today, modern technology has greatly improved efficiency and precision. Specially programmed smart robots now take on the task of flipping and cleaning each cheese wheel. These tireless machines gently rotate the wheels, clean the shelves, and return the wheels to their exact positions, ensuring not a single member of the Parmesan collection is overlooked. After 9 long months, the Parmesan wheels develop a rich amber-brown rind, becoming firmer on the outside. Now they are ready for the ultimate exam, a rigorous quality inspection. In the quiet storage rooms, top experts with sharp ears and years of experience assess each cheese wheel. Using a small hammer, they gently tap the wheel's surface, listening closely to the sounds it produces. From these echoes alone, they can discern whether a wheel meets the standard or falls short. Additionally, with a small corkscrew-like tool, they carefully extract a tiny sample from each wheel. This sample is meticulously examined to ensure the aging process is on track, and the experts also taste the cheese directly to evaluate its flavor. Time is the key factor that determines the value of Parmesan cheese. The longer it ages, the richer, more complex, and more refined its flavor becomes. The current record is held by an Italian producer who aged their Parmesan for an astonishing 144 months, equivalent to 12 years. However, the art of aging cheese is much like enjoying a symphony. There must be a perfect pause to achieve the peak of flavor. Aging it for too long can make Parmesan overly hard, disrupt its texture, and even mask its signature aromatic notes. Once the cheese wheels pass the rigorous quality standards, they are ready to conquer the market. To solidify their prestige and origin, each wheel is stamped with the Parmesan logo, a revered symbol of this iconic cheese. The journey of Parmesan cheese continues with a modern, automated packaging process designed for precision and efficiency. Advanced machinery ensures that every piece of cheese reaching consumers is of the highest quality. First, the massive wheels of Parmesan are cut into smaller portions with precision tools like specialized saws or cutting wires. Automated cutting machines, like skilled artisans, craft cheese portions to meet a wide range of market demands, from retail packaging and food service to custom orders. The blades or wires are calibrated with millimeter-level accuracy, creating slices, chunks, or blocks to exact specifications, ensuring uniformity in size while minimizing waste. Next, the cheese portions are shaped by specialized machines. These machines can transform the cheese into perfectly square blocks, evenly balanced wedges, delicate shavings, or even finely grated powder, ready to be used in a variety of dishes. Finally, an automated packaging system seals and labels each Parmesan portion. Depending on the product's requirements, materials such as vacuum-sealed plastic, foil, or wax paper are selected to preserve the cheese's flavor and quality. The automated labeling system not only ensures all product and branding information is accurately displayed, but also complies with strict food safety regulations. Additionally, it enhances traceability, giving consumers absolute confidence in the product's origin and quality. If you find this journey interesting and want to discover more fascinating secrets about the food production process, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you never miss a video.